Hey everybody, it's Body Bags here with FGG. We got our first top 8 RBET deck profile. We got Jesse here, one of our regulars. What did you do today? What did you play?
Yeah, got top 8 with Hamster, Caius deck.
Okay.
Also plays Machina, but that was like not the best part of the deck. Yeah, it was super chill. It was a really great event. The location was great. Everybody was great. A lot of great players. It's really cool to top 8 the event since this is where I come on a monthly basis and play.
Yeah.
So shout out to Feel Good Gaming, FGG. Shout out to Xanadu, this whole place. Everyone that makes the RBET series work. So
it's a lot of work. But we do it for you guys, the players.
We appreciate you too, Body Bags. All right, so into the deck. It's Hamster, Caius. This is it's a Machina deck, yes, but this is the main engine. So many game ones I won off of Hamster, Caius, Card Trooper. Card Trooper was the worst card in the deck all day.
Really?
It was terrible.
Huh.
Terrible. Plague and Gores. So many games I won with just these cards. I know at least 3 different times I had opponents say I didn't know what to side against you.
Because it was so generic.
Yeah, because I just saw the
I'm playing against Edison format.
Exactly. So this stuff is great. Wouldn't change any of this. Possibly the Card Trooper. Like I said, it was really bad.
What made it actively bad? How did it work against your strategy?
I played a lot. I played a couple mirror matches. I played a lot of Vayu, a lot of Frogs. Like this in the Duke just does nothing. This is good for Ryko bait, but anytime I drew this, they didn't have like a face down. They just went right into Dark Grepher into Armor Wing. So it was it just sat in my hand.
Yeah.
So, then you play the Machina package. So 3 Gear Frame, 3 Fortress, 2 Force. I opted to play the 3rd Caius instead of the 3rd Force. I don't regret it at all.
Yeah.
You'll see why later with some of the spells, but you can recycle this and all this stuff very easily in this deck. It's very good.
Yeah. I like how you say I'm playing Machina, but those aren't the good cards.
Right here. These 9 cards at the beginning, those are the best cards in this deck. And the last creatures were 2 Lila. This came up just with baiting out back row to be able to clear for Machina Fortress. So it was really good. I would continue to play 2, obviously against Frogs. It's not the greatest you side out, but Lila was good. Another best part about the deck is 3 Pot of Avarice. You mill so much. You're putting stuff in the grave to get your fortress. You're putting your forces there. When your gear frames die. It bricks a little bit. Just forewarning if you're going to try the deck.
Sure.
But it is what makes this so good and so grindy. So, then the 1-ofs, play a charge. You got your 5 targets. You got a target in the side as well. Brain Control, Heavy, and MST. Just really good staples. And then the traps. Compulse was the best trap of the day, by far.
Okay.
I main 2. Really, whenever you're going into your fortress plays, you always want to have a Compulse to back it up, or you want to have a Lila to start with your normal summon. That way, your fortress doesn't get deprisoned or bottomless.
Makes sense. Yeah, because this deck hates those removal traps.
Yep. And like I said, played a lot of Vayu, Frogs, breaking up dupe blocks. This just was insanely good.
Versatile card.
Bottomless, 2D Prison. Not much to say on these. These cards were okay. There's matchups for each, so you just take them out because they're not as good. Mirror Force, Trap Dust Shoot, Call of the Haunted, Solemn Judgment, and Torrential. Trap Dust Shoot, I think this resolved around me maybe 10 times today.
Oh my god.
It's insane the amount of times, especially my first 3 rounds, I lost the die roll and got Dust Shooted game 1, turn 1. So it's very love-hate relationship with this card. that's it for the main deck. It's exactly 40 cards. The side, one Chimera Tech. I actually cut the second yesterday, the day before or so, whenever I was testing with my buddy. With 3 Avarice, you can recycle Cyber Dragons, you can recycle this. Like, it's,
true.
don't necessarily need to. Armory Arm, I'll just say never made this today. Never made Armory Arm. Played Taster and Android, didn't make either one of them. Brio came up a lot. This is your probably best synchro along with Goyo. Pretty self-explanatory. There's some really crazy things you can do with this deck with pitching a Fortress to bounce with Goyo, or with Brio, and then pitching a Force to get it back, and then all of a sudden you got 48 on board.
That'll get them.
So that's really good. Played Flameville, Eurekaza, didn't come up. I just figured for time it was a good thing to have. And then the last 6 stars, Tempest Magician, which you can make with Lila, never came up. Also good for time. The 1 Black Rose, never made it. 8 stars. So I play Colossal, Dark End, Red Dragon Archfiend, Stardust, and Thought Ruler. Yeah. Red Dragon Archfiend is actually what I put in place of the second Chimera Tech, just as another 8-star option. And I'll just keep that moving forward.
Yeah. So this was your prize, yeah?
Yeah. This
Badass.
is, top 8 mat.
Awesome.
And the last card is Gothams. Didn't make this at all either. Again, this is some pretty cool stuff you can do with a Fortress and Plague. You sync off to make this guy, then you can pitch a Force and get your Fortress back. Didn't come up at all today, but it is important to know. This gets over like Ancient Fairy Dragon, stuff like that.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It's really good.
Where they're just like, please stop beating my face in. You're just like, no.
That's right. So side deck, I sided 1 Cyber Dragon. Originally I had 2. I changed that super last minute. I replaced it actually with a Kaiku because I thought I would see a lot of value in frogs, and I did. I also, round 1, played the mirror, and then played the mirror later on in the day. So second Cyber might have been okay, but like I said with the Avarice, like, you can very easily recycle this card if you need to. Kaiku was great. The matches I won against Vayu, Kaiku came in and he did really well. The matches I lost, I didn't see him. So I would even consider possibly bumping that up to 2.
Sure.
Crows were really good. I sided these in almost every single matchup. Like I said, I was expecting a lot of Frogs and Vayus.
They
got
showed
a lot
up.
Of Frogs and Vayus. That was 7 of my 11 matches today was Frog and Vayu.
Yeah.
So I played an Aaron. I figured I'm playing the charge. It helps against frogs, Ancient Fairy Dragon, anything like that that the deck has trouble getting over. Never really went into it. Fossil Dyna is the best card in the side deck because you play against frogs here in Maryland. There's frogs everywhere. I played 3 matches against frogs in at least 1 game in every single match. Fossil Dyna just so blows. Like, you just set some back row with Fossil Dyna and
What do they do?
Yeah, exactly. It's hard to lose.
Beat it with a frog? No way.
Right? I played Lightning Vortex. It was okay. I didn't resolve it at all today. Sided in a good bit. Again, do blocks, stuff like that. Mind Control. Any deck that also plays the Hamster Raikou engine. It was okay. Third Compulse. Like I said, this was the best trap. I would considering putting the third in the main. It was really good. Dust Tornado. I didn't side these at all today. I only played 1 Blackwing, and I just felt like I didn't need it. So
Yeah.
I didn't. And then Pulling the Rug was fine. Like I said, a lot of frogs. Oddly enough, I only ever sided in 2 though. I would side this against the mirror whenever I was going first.
Okay.
Never really had the need for the third, so this might be what is Kaiku.
Yeah.
Second Kaiku, but we'll see. But that's the deck.
Cool. Well, I'm really happy to see you, make this top 8. Like, it's
Yeah,
from our
it's
regular
great.
events, which are like 70 people. Now you're doing 270. Topped it still.
That's right.
Badass. You got any shout outs?
Yeah, well, first off, shout out to Feel Good Gaming, FTG. Amazing people to work with. You guys did a wonderful job putting this on. Everything moved really slowly, or really fast.
No repairs. That was the most important thing.
Yes, no repairs. I'm just thinking we got through 11 rounds. And it's like now 10:30. Like it's really good.
Yeah.
Shout out to my
That was Xanadu's fault.
my buddy Dan from the team Dads. We don't have the dad sweatshirts because it's like summertime.
True.
And then also shout out to my wife who is pregnant at home and didn't want me to come, but said if I came I had to top. So
Well,
she was
here's
right.
the redemption.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
Do it for the kid.
that's right.
So now you got to name your son or
That's what I was saying.
daughter Machina Fortress or
Well, I
Caius.
was telling Nick, the head judge, I got to name her Laurel now.
Yeah. Hey, love that.
That's not happening. My wife would kill me. But yeah, no, a great event.
After
A
the
lot of
Laurel
great players.
racetrack.
So yeah, no, it was great. Really appreciate it.
Cool, man. Well, thanks a lot. We'll see you in September.
Absolutely. See you
Cool.
then.
Bye.